Customer service is really, really important to Amerijet. If we didn't have IT and the different systems that we've created, the company couldn't do everything that it does today. Amerijet is a multimodal global transportation company. Amerijet International, the airline, serves 550 locations globally and moves around 200 million pounds of freight annually. We completely touch the customer from a technology perspective. We track the freight to make sure we know where it is, and that shows up on our websites. So we're completely integrated end to end. When I came to Amerijet, we had essentially outgrown our old data center. What we wanted in our environment was a converged data center solution. To do this, I turned to Dell, because for 20 years, Dell has been my very best partner. They know my business. We decided to upgrade our Compellent SAN, but we wanted to go with the new Dell Compellent Storage Center 8000. There's a lot of different things that you can apply to the actual SAN, and it runs itself. It's beautiful. You have data progression, and you have also fast track, and it has freed up my engineers' times. Now they're able to do more projects and more innovation for the company. All of this great technology is fantastic. However, it needs a solid backbone to run on. Again, we turn to Dell. Dell networking was the right size for us. They allowed us to not only deploy a solution that would get us a 10 gigabyte backbone, which is what we needed to move 500 to 750 gigabytes of data a day to our Compellent SAN, but they also allowed us ease of management and centralized management. And previously that wasn't something that we had. We had to actually go into every single switch and touch them when we needed to make changes. Once we finished looking at everything that we had in the data center, we went out to our largest location offshore, which is Trinidad, and we actually replaced all of the switches with Dell Power over Ethernet switches. What was beautiful about those switches is that they afforded us the ability to VLAN traffic. So we do move voice, video, and data across our network every day, and now we were able to segment that data and actually more effectively use the bandwidth we had, including quality of service for voice. When we came to look at the new infrastructure that we were putting in place for the data center, we decided that we needed to replace the VPN network. We decided to implement the Dell SonicWall next-gen firewall solution. We moved from a stateful solution to now a next-generation solution. We're able to optimize bandwidth usage. They gave us the capacity that we needed. They have the application intelligence and control. That gives us a benefit because we can actually allow or disallow traffic all the way down to the application layer. We chose for the data center 2 of the Dell SonicWall NSA E-Class 5500s. And then we chose with that licensing of the GMS software. It allows us to be able to see pictorially our entire network. So then in all the remote offices, we went with the Dell SonicWall TZ215s. We put out 84 of those. And what's really remarkable about that, we were able to bring up all 84 locations in 7 hours. We did not miss a flight, and everyone was able to land, receive freight, process freight, load planes, and get back up in the sky without a problem. Right now we have in our virtual environment about 120 servers. We knew that we needed to back up all the data, so I met with my Dell team and we came up with a solution. We decided to purchase Dell's Aperture software because it was all-encompassing. It will back up our entire virtual environment. It will back up all of our databases. It will also allow us to do DR to the cloud, and that's really important for us. Because we deployed a Dell converged data center solution, it takes now only 2 minutes to close a flight. In the past, it took 45. So we've been able to reduce the time by 96%. That means that we can close more flights, get more planes in the air, and meet more customs cutoff times when we land, which means customer service successes to us. By using Dell as my partner and really leveraging the expertise that they have, what it really means is that Dell's completely engaged in my IT infrastructure and my business. I wouldn't really want it any other way.